And what is good, everybody? So, welcome to Game 4 of the 2022 NBA season between my Philadelphia 76ers hosting the Indiana Pacers. Now, obviously, the record says otherwise, but, it's just one of those things that's like where I don't want to see, I hate what's going on. Well, yeah, what is going on, Ron? But before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Hey, you ain't wrong. Not just it's at that point. I mean, like, don't get me wrong though. I hate more like for those who kind of don't know about me. I'm one of those people like whereas I hate Doc Rivers more than anybody. Well, let's be completely honest. The Sixers just for some reason at this point just have to cut the losses with Doc Rivers at this point because if this is going to keep continuing at some point, it's ugly looking. I would say. Let me just fix the camera a little bit. But other than that, if you guys are new, welcome everybody. But yeah, shout out to everybody though. You guys new, welcome. Right now I'm just kind of fixing a few things here before we get ready for tip off here. But yeah, it's just been crazy 3 games so far, I would say. We just got to get back on the right track. That's basically all I'm trying to say. It's just that this team really has always shown to be so I mean we'll see what happens, but shout out to the 8 people though. Welcome everybody as well. Yeah, so we're getting ready for tip off in about like a minute or so at the same time. But yeah, let's shout out to everybody. All right. Right now I'm just kind of fixing a few things right now. Let me just try something here. That's good. Okay, so that. But yeah. And a weird like gambling commercial with Jimmy Fox and goddamn Kevin Garnett, really. Well, you have to think too, Doc. Like this is also partial on Doc too. At the same time, because Doc at times really doesn't know how to really get the defensive scheme going, and that's what's costing us a lot of times. Now, let's say if we were 0-2, because let's remember we played 2 of the best team. Well, one of the 2 of the best teams in the Eastern Conference in Milwaukee and Boston. I was okay. I'm not mad if we dropped those first 2 games though. I mean. But yeah, I mean, it's been crazy though, I would say. But I mean, like I said, if it's the issue, if Doc is, because this is the way that I see it, it's just like coaches here in Philadelphia sports, not just the Sixers, not just the Flyers, not the Phillies, the Eagles, or the Union. If one coach, because the coaching has not really been the best, and God, what many years? Because I mean, you really think about it, we had Charlie Manning for the Phils, and that really worked out for as long as it did. When we fired him, everything went to shit after that. We really had a solid head coach since Larry Brown in the early 2000s. Doug Pearson was pretty good for some time. But one of our better head coaches was in Philadelphia sports, especially with the Eagles, was Andy Reid at a time, but just really hasn't really shown to be that good, I would say. But I mean, look, at this point, if Doc seems to be the issue, at that point, get rid of him. Because I mean, at this point, like we can't take more of this. But let's go. What's good, Greg and John? What is good? But yeah. I mean, Harris has played pretty good for us. I mean, it's just for some reason, it's just the way that the coaching has been. I mean, not just the way that I see it. I mean, even the Philadelphia and the Sixers fan base sees it at the same time. But yeah, we're getting so far. But yeah, so kind of just showing some. But I would say this too: with Harden get off of a good start that he's at, I'm okay. I'm happy with that. I mean, is he going to be the same player as he once was, like say 5-10 years ago? Probably not. But I mean, the fact that the first 2 games dropped for over 30 points, almost had 2 double doubles in the first 2 games. But Yeah, but we'll see what happens. Right now, we're getting ready for the starting five for the Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. But yes, we're getting ready for it. Saying you're not wrong. Man, these weird ass commercials though. But yeah, right now just kind of editing some stuff right now, just before. But damn. But like I said, I appreciate everybody coming through though. At the same time, who would have thought? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, who would have thought the Giants will be actually 6-1 if you really completely think about it? That's freaking nuts. But yeah, just kind of fixing a few things here. But yeah. Not just that too. I mean, it's just. I mean, shit. Look, I appreciate everybody that's been coming through though. Not just you're just a general basketball fan like myself. Even though being a diehard Sixers fan at one time, which is shocking to really believe. Like, we know the Eagles are actually doing pretty well for themselves. The Phillies, though, well, which I maybe or may not be on the call though. I kind of, I don't know. But then again, as the viewership shows, yeah, it's been an interesting week or time for Philly sports though. We've seen the Flyers are actually surprisingly pretty good, even though lose to the Sharks. Even though the San Jose Sharks has given us some problems in the past, which is for some reason is for a team that's on the rebuild, like the San Jose Sharks though, it's just been crazy. But shout out to the 7 people that's in the building. Hopefully, we should be getting all tip off very soon. Because good lord, these damn commercials are kind of boring as hell. But I would say that much. But yeah, Greg or John, it's hard to believe that the Giants are 6-1. Then you got the Cowboys are 5-2 now. Because now we got to play the abysmal Pittsburgh Steelers. I think we should just whip them into the ground because good lord, both sides are just still. Both sides of the football for Pittsburgh is just not great, I would say. But it's just it's crazy. Because most of the time, I'll be doing the more. No, well, yeah. No, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I'll say this too. Oh, Jesus Christ. There was a couple moments where last year, which we should have won on our home. There was a couple instances where we should have won on our home floor when we had Sixers, all-time Sixers greats in attendance, and we completely laid an egg. And that was embarrassing. That was truly, truly embarrassing, I would say. It's like I don't. Sometimes I just think to myself, like, how do you do that? I mean, laid an egg with the Sixers all-time greats in attendance. Well, yeah. So now looks like we're getting ready for the starting lineups here for the Pacers and the Sixers. So. Welcome back to the city of brotherly love. This is a good sign. He's known as the Wall. Andre Blake. So Andre Blake's ringing the bell for the Sixers. God, I haven't heard that name in years. Oh, that's right. Good old Andre Blake for the Union. So for the Pacers, you got Aaron Nesmith, Jalen Smith, Isaiah Jackson, Buddy Hield, and Tyrese Halliburton in the starting 5 for the Pacers. For the Sixers, you got PJ Tucker. Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden. Shout out to the Bahamas. Hey, it's got to be feeling nice down to the Bahamas. All right, ain't that the truth, man? So I got to play with the energy. Shout out to everybody, though. Of course, really. Go with the old blue jerseys today. God damn. Come on, NBC Sports Philly. God damn. Lucky. Trust me, that I'm thinking about going to the Bahamas on vacation at some point. But shit, sounds like a good place to be to get hopefully try to get away from the northeast, the winter in the northeast. There you go. And it looks like Maxi's now taking it up here for the Sixers. Well, it looks like locked on by Halliburton. Now here comes Harden on the outside. We'll get the handoff. Gets a screen by Embiid. Kicks out to Harris. Wide open three. In and out. And Embiid with a nice offensive rebound. And that's going to be tipped. Back to Harris again. Open three. Down it goes the second time. Sixers up to a 3-0 start. And here comes like Halliburton. And it looks like Buddy Hield try to come out to the outside. Now it's like Halliburton to like Isaiah Jackson. And that's good for two. All right, Tyrese Halliburton. That's crazy though, how much. So now we got Harden, now to Embiid. Embiid will hand off to Maxey to the paint, hands it to Harden. Thought about it 3 steps inside, kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey pulls up for two. That is too strong, but PJ Tucker cannot come down with the rebound. Now we got Halliburton come take it up for the Pacers. And my hands up to Hield. Back to Halliburton. And that is taken away by the Sixers. Looks like James Harden gets a hand on it. And kind of get this step up three. That is short by James Harden. Should have taken it. And Hield now has the ball in his hands, draws a double team. Kicks up to number 23 up for the basket, and down it goes. And that's sent. Yep. Yo, what up, Ron? What the? Oh, what are you doing? All right, so I got 10:04. And what's that? Halliburton to Jackson, cannot finish, and gets the bucket good for two. Now Maxey now slowly taking it up for the Sixers. And oh, nice one-handed slam by James Harden. Now it's now a 1-point game. Now we got Halliburton. Now to Jackson for three. Down it goes. Right, oh, sorry, that's Isaiah Smith. Or Jalen Smith, I suppose. And Harden to Embiid. Nice back cut to Maxey. Now kicks out to Tucker. Open three. Down it goes for PJ Tucker. Now we got Buddy Hield. Goes around a screen by Smith. Pulls up for two. That is no good. And this is a foul on the floor. As I Hield, now back to Halliburton. Halliburton goes around a screen. Step in two, and that is no good. Rebound goes to Embiid. Now hands off to Harden, who's running the taking point here. And Harden to Embiid. Embiid steps inside for the free throw line. Good for two, and the Sixers take the lead. 8:20 to go here in the first. It's a 10-9 ball game. We got Neesmith driving to the basket. It gets blocked up on Joel Embiid, and here comes Tobias Harris. I got to pumps the brakes a little bit. Elbow drive, kicks out to Harden, to Tucker. Now to Embiid in the paint. Now to Maxey. Steps inside, kicks it out to Harris. Open three in the corner. That is no good. And looks like Neesmith comes down with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul from behind. Goes on Tobias Harris on Buddy Hield. Yeah, that was just that's a clear foul. So Buddy Hield so far averaging 11.7 points per game. And the first free throw is good. And that is good. All right, so now see a one-score game. Maxey now to Embiid. Embiid to Tucker to Harden. Open three. Down it goes for James Harden. And that's going to be foul on PJ Tucker, and that's going to be good for 2. And the three-point play coming from Jalen Smith. Shout out to the 10 that's in the building. Welcome, everybody. That's 3 team fouls already. Actually, I have a better idea. And Embiid. Tough shot. Skyhook cannot finish. Nice save by Harris. Now to Embiid. And Embiid's going to go to the line. That's going to be 2 free throws for Embiid with 7:06 here. And it looks like a clean foul to me. And the first free throw from Embiid is good. Now game's tied at 14. And that's going to be the first foul issued by the Indiana Pacers. And both free throws are good. And here comes the Pacers. So now we got Tyrese Halliburton taking it up for the Pacers. Locked up by Maxey. The heel tuck 2 cannot finish. That tip-in cannot go. Now rebound goes to Harris. Now here comes Harden. Now Harden tries to shake off the defender. Gets to the Harris. Open 3. That is short, but rebound chased down by PJ Tucker. Now hands off to Harden. So nice loose ball rebound. And pump fake. Kicks out to Harris. Harden's got to pull the shot off. And hits the rim, but unfortunately, it looked no good, but had to get the shot off. And Tyrese Maxey forces a turnover by the Indiana Pacers, so it'll be a traveling violation. And that is going to take it to the commercial break here. But shout out to the 15 that's shout out to the 13 that's coming from the YouTube page, though. Greatly appreciate everybody coming through. Welcome, everybody. Or actually, make that 16. Like I said, appreciate everybody coming through as well. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, though. Let me just. No, I forgot. I think I forgot a few things here. Where is it? There it is. Nope. There we are. I got the ticker. And I know I forgot about that. So shout out to the 15 though, as well. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. All right. Right now, just making some banners right now. There we go. Right. Shout out to the 14 that's in the building. I appreciate everybody coming through, though, for some NBA action. Really decided to, well, then again, because originally I was going to hold off on doing Sixers games this year, but looking at what the Monday night game is offering, yeah, I'd rather do this than watching the Bears get their ass whooped by the New England Patriots. So, I mean, better than nothing, I will say. But yeah. Now I've got a weird ass commercial, like a car commercial at the same time. Yo, what up, Dante? What up, man? What up? What up? Now we're back from commercial break here. It's a 1-point game. We need to, because we cannot lose to a team that's rebuilt. Because we lost to one rebuilding team. That's the San Antonio Spurs. But yeah. So I'll leave it at that. I want the Sixers to win tonight because let's be real, we got to get back on track here in the Eastern Conference. I just got Rick Carlisle leading the. So the Pacers started at 4-5 from the floor, but since then it's been basically 1 of 5. So now we got Harden. We'll take it locked on. Goes by Neesmith. Now that to Maxey, who goes around the screen. To Harrell's will come on the floor for open 3 from Harris. And rims out. And now we got Tyrese Halliburton. Now hands up to Neesmith for 3. That is good. And see 2-point game. We got Harden try to get this offense reset. Here comes Montrezl Harrell to start. Harden try to play a little cat and mouse, and that's off the hands of Tyrese Halliburton with 5:35 to go here in the first quarter.
Bonus and others, but this guy's got to be linked to your future, right?
Now we get inbound to Daniel House Jr. Now to Harden. House for 3. Yes, sir. So what nice open 3 by Daniel House Jr. Now we go play number 23 for 2. Rims out. Rebound goes to D'Anthony Melton. Here come the Sixers. Harden with the ball in his hands. Now to Harrell. Back to Harden. Harden trying to play cat and mouse with his defender. Step back 2. Ooh, Daniel House good for 2. With under 5 to play. And that's 10 second chance points. Open 3 from Indiana. That is no good. Rebound. And we get a block. And Jackson and Harrell will get the blocking foul.
Here's the shot that goes up. And you can see nice timing by House. Good body control. Nice soft touch. All in one smooth motion to catch and release.
Again, undrafted was House back in 2016. Started with Washington and played for the.
So Isaiah Jackson so far averaging 9 points, 4.7 rebounds on 50% shooting. And the first free throw is no good.
Last year he split time between the Knicks and the Jazz. And Oprah potentially find a home here. Sign him to a 2-year deal, just over $8 million with a player option for next year. But he, like everybody, really excited about the potential of the Sixers club this season. So good to see him get a couple of buckets here in the first.
And the second free throw is no good.
Jackson misses them both.
And Milton will draw the contact, and it looks like going to the line. That's their second team foul.
The second unit will help themselves too. They can start going up and
Honestly, I forgot the Sixers now have 4.
it takes a little pressure off your
First free throw is good. 21-17, Philadelphia 76ers. So it looks like we're going to get number 22 to the bench. Some Melton right now, 4.7 points per game on 43% shooting with almost 20 minutes per game. And both free throws are good for DeAnthony Melton. So Tyrese Halliburton. Now here comes Halliburton guarded by Harrell. Now to Buddy Hield. Now hands off to Hield for 3. Oh, that's no good. Nice offensive rebound by Harrell, and Harden not leading the charge. Up the paint he goes. Hands it to Harris. Back to Harden. Harden step at 3. That is too strong. Rebound goes to Tyrese Halliburton. Here come the Pacers. Now to Buddy Hield. Hield now back to Halliburton. Now get Halliburton to the paint, and we'll draw the contact. And that is going to be team foul number 5 for the Sixers. So this season, 25.7 points per game, almost a double for Halliburton. The first free throw is good. So 22-18. And George Niang is coming in.
Pretty good friends.
George is a friendly guy. I'd be shocked if they weren't, right? That would be
and to Harden. It's like guarded by number 3. You know, here we got to Milton. Milton to Harden. Now open to Montrezl Harrell. And Harrell cannot get that to fall. And it's just tough defense by the Pacers. And that is no good. Rebound goes off the hands of Harrell. And Harden. Nice behind the back pass to open 3. Yes, sir. George Niang for 3. 25-19. And Indiana takes a timeout here. We'll take a timeout here. Just a good behind the back pass for 3 to George Niang. With 3-9. Oh, damn it. That's not what I meant to do. Now fix the game clock here. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep. But yeah. Shout out to the 12 that's in the building, though. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through. Right now, it's a 6-point Sixers lead with 3:19 left to go here in the first as well. Shout out to the 11, though. All right. See who else. Oh, we'll see it, man. But shout out to the 12 or 10 that's in the building. Appreciate everybody that's coming through for some NBA basketball. Then again, I would rather watch basketball than see the Chicago Bears get their ass pushed in by the freaking Patriots. Because let's be real, the Bears are actually horrible, I would say. But yeah, it's been not not too bad. Not a bad start for the Sixers, but I could be wrong. Going forward, but we'll see. We'll see what happens after the timeout break. And here we go. We're back from the timeout. And the pictures looks like the coaching staff kind of talking things over, especially for the Sixers, anyways. Ugh. All right. All right. We got 319s. 25-19, 3:19 to go here in the first. And if Sixers got to be a little bit more smarter with the fouls, because right now you're at 5 total team fouls. And the Sixers are on a 10-2 scoring run. So here come the Pacers. Okay, we got TJ McConnell now on the floor. Now locked on by Harden. Now hands off to, let's see. Oh, nice block and nice defense by the Sixers. And here comes, what's that, number 6? What's that? Now hands it to Niang for 3. That is short. The rebound goes to number 3. Now here comes TJ McConnell. And McConnell locked on by Montrezl Harrell. Like now the number 88. Tough defense. Cannot fall. Good defense by James Harden. Oh, nice pass. And Harris will draw the contact with 2:41. And that's going to be foul number 3 by the Indiana Pacers. So Harold to the line for 2 on a good pass. So last average 13 points last season for Harold. And the first free throw is good. 26-19 for Harold and the Sixers.
Chris Paul to Houston sent him to the Clippers, which is where he first was coached up by Doc Rivers and Sam Cassell. He's named the 2020 Sixth Man of the Year in the NBA, averaged almost 20 points a game, 7 rebounds coming off the bench for the Clippers.
And the second free throw, 2 for 2 goes Montrezl Harrell. So 4 for 4 goes the Sixers overall from the line. Or sorry, 6 for 6. Now McConnell to number 88. Now he hands it up to double zero to back to McConnell. Oh, Oh, a nice steal by George Niang. That's going to be another turnover by the Pacers. And Harrell will draw the contact, and that's going to be 14 fouls for the Pacers. And take it. Very good point. Take care of the mismatches. And here comes the first free throw from Harrell. Down it goes. So 28-19. Shout out to the 13 people that is in here. Now we got Maxey back on the floor for the Sixers to join Daniel House Jr., Harden, and Montrezl Harrell. And Harrell's already good 3 for 3 so far. And the second free throw is no good. Now we got Maxey locked on by McConnell. McConnell hands off to 21, kicks it out. And he had a drive and kicks it back out to 21. Thought about now number 3 in the corner. Ain't nothing doing. Tough defense. Shoots, and that cannot fall. Rebound goes to DeAnthony Melton. Now hands off to Maxey. Under 2 minutes to play. And we get a foul on the floor, and that's going to go against, and that's going to be against Indiana. That's their 15th foul so far here in the game. First and team's 5th.
6'6", 20-year-olds out of the University of Arizona, Montreal
So now it looks like, oh, that's right. The Sixers are in the bonus, so that's going to be more free throws coming. All right, 147. And here comes the first free throw by Harrell. Down it goes. 29-19. A shout out to the 13 that's in the building, though. So both teams with 10 fouls combined. But Harrell's already got 4 points, but all of them came from the free throw line. Shout out to the 16. And here comes the set. And that is good for two. 2 free throws good. And it's 30-19. Sixers lead with under a minute of about a minute 40 to go. So 5 of 8 for the Pacers from the line, 9 of 10 from the Sixers. Now we got 0-0. Open 3. That is no good. And Duarte good for 2. Surprising he's lucky he didn't get a call for the over the back foul. So House to Harrell. Now hands off to Melton. Melton to Niang. Duarte tried to block it. That is no good. And that's going to be another foul on the Sixers. And that's going to be their 16th foul. Yeah, you got to be smart with that, I would say. With the minute 14 to go.
Just discussing exactly what went down and why the foul was called.
James Capers, our crew chief tonight. That's who I was speaking with. Lauren Holcamp, Suyash Mehta, completing our officiating crew. As the young rookie steps in line, take a look at this.
That's Benedict Mathurin to the line. And the first free throw is good. 30-22.
Surprising to have Jerry on there, but again, if you remember, Jerry was a prolific scorer. The rest of them Wilkins, Jordan, and the great Isaiah Thomas.
72 points to his first 3 NBA games, and again, set a career high, which obviously isn't hard to do 3 games.
And both free throws are good by Mathurin. And Maxey now with the ball in his hands. Now taking it up for the Sixers crossing half court. Now gets the screen set. Now gets it to Embiid. Embiid. Back to Maxey with under a minute to play. Now to Maxey. Now to Melton. For 3. Yes, sir. D'Anthony Melton. So D'Anthony Melton now brings it back up to 10 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now we got McConnell. Now locked on by Maxey on the outs on the perimeter. And here comes Chris Duarte. He gets the handoff. Pump fakes. Now kicks out to number 12 for 3. And that's no good. And that's taken away by the Sixers. Another Pacers turnover. Got about 20 seconds to go here in the first. Looks like Maxey tried to play cat and mouse with a TJ McConnell with 10 seconds. And to Niang. Step back 3. That is another. That's going to be a shot clock violation. TJ for 3. That is going to be no good, and that's going to end the first quarter. So the Sixers come out swinging 33-23 going into the second quarter. So apparently, all right. But shout out to the 15 that's in the building, though. So the Sixers do come out with a 10-point outscore going into the second quarter, 33-23. But, yeah. All right. But shout out to the 11th that's in the building. If you guys new, welcome everybody. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Guys are new, so you're gonna definitely try. I'll try to see if I can do more of these Sixers games this year, depending on my work schedule, and a lot of NFL games too, and just a lot of good stuff coming up as well. Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Shout out to, like I said, shout out to the 11 coming through. So, I guess the Sixers don't play till tomorrow. Damn. So, Monday, October 31st. Well, we'll see. All right, to the second quarter we go after the first 12 minutes of basketball. And now the Sixers are doing military salute of the game. But yeah, you love to see it though. So now we got McConnell to start off the second quarter. Now gets a screen. Now hands up to number 88 to McConnell. Now to Duarte. Thought about a three. Goes through a couple defenders. And that is good for two. And Chris Duarte. And we get a foul on the floor. And that's the first team foul on the Sixers to start the second quarter. Now we got Shake Milton now onto the floor for this Philadelphia 76ers. So Milton's going to check out. Going to take a bit of a breather on the bench. So we got McConnell now locked on by Maxey. And through a couple defenders, goes and that's going to be a turnover for the Pacers. Sixers ball. That's 5 turnovers for the Pacers, 3 for the Sixers. House pump fakes. Kicks it out to Niang for 3. Yes, sir. Down it goes for George Niang. So 36-25. Sixers lead. So we got McConnell. Looks like to Duarte. Back to McConnell. McConnell to Mathurin. Mathurin to the pulls up for 3. That is too strong. A rebound goes to Maxey. Maxey kind of leading the charge. Now hands up to Milton. To House. Back to Embiid. Embiid now kicks it to Niang. That's saved by Embiid from going out of bounds. Now we got 6 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey. Deep 3. That is too strong. Just in and out goes Tyrese Maxey. But rebound goes to Indiana. Here comes Benedict Mathurin. Duarte for 3. That's no good. Shake Milton comes up with the rebound. Now get Shake Milton drawing attention to Mathurin. Now hands up to Embiid. To House. Thought about it. 3 steps inside to Embiid. Open 3. That is it. Runs out for Embiid. Now Duarte now leading the charge here for the Pacers. Now hands up to now hands up to 88. And McConnell. And tough defense. Good for 2 by TJ McConnell. So 36-27. Under not about 9.5 to go. So Maxey now to Milton. Now to Embiid. Embiid to Niang. Now to House. Open three. That is too strong. Rebound goes to Benedict Mathurin. Now take it up for the Pacers. Mathurin drives. Gets blocked. And that's going to be off Embiid's hands. And that's going to be out of bounds. Still Pacers basketball with 14 on the shot clock. Right over the. So now we got 88. Now hands up to Mathurin. Mathurin with the log. And that's gonna be short. What up, Jamar? What up, man? Shout out to the 18 people that's in the building. And that's gonna be the. There we got McConnell. Mathurin for three. That is no good. And Duarte gets picked out of the hands of Duarte by Tobias Harris. Harris now to Embiid in the post. Nice one-hand slam. Good for two by Joel Embiid. And Pacers will take a timeout here. That leaves them with 5 timeouts remaining here in the game. Shout out to everybody. For those who are watching on the Facebook, welcome everybody. So Indiana takes a timeout here with 8:35 remaining here in the first half. Oh, wrong number. There we go. In the first half. So the Sixers really start coming out strong. You know. Yeah. Shout out to the 17 that's in the building, though. I'm trying to see what other games I can do. God, if I wasn't working Saturday, let's see. I want to see the full schedule for the Sixers this season. Because we got the Pacers today. And on Thursday. Shout out to the 22 that's in the building. Welcome, everybody. For those who are watching on Facebook, welcome, everybody. Greatly appreciate it. Right now on the timeout break by the Indiana Pacers. But yeah, let's see Saturday. Well, I could do. They are home again. They're away against Washington. Good Lord. I could do them. Let's see. When they are away at the Knicks. Let me just take a look. See, they're not away at the Knicks till, good Lord, on Christmas. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Just trying to get plan. So right now, well, I could do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Shout out to the 31 that's in the building, though. All right, so we are back from a timeout break by the Pacers, and that with 8:35 to go here in the second quarter before halftime. But damn. Shout out to everybody though that's coming through, especially if you're on the Facebook end too. So now we get the inbound. Now here comes TJ McConnell to lead it off here with 8.5 to go. And McConnell gives it to Mathurin. Mathurin to number 88, back to McConnell. McConnell with tight defense around him, gives it to Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin needs to get the shot off. That is no good. Rebound goes to Tobias Harris. Milton now takes it up for the Sixers. Now a nice bunch cut here, and Embiid's going to the line for two on a nice finger roll layup for a 3-point play for the Philadelphia 76ers. That's all I mean. And Tyrese Halliburton's now come back onto the floor for the Philadelphia 76ers.
A couple of boards, already 2 blocks, and that assist to a cutting James Harden for the jam.
You mentioned the young fella Matherin, what he's going through.
And that is good by Embiid. 41-27. And number 2 for open 3-pointer. That's no good. And rebound goes to Philly. And here comes Maxey. Maxey drives to the basket. Up it goes. Down. And that is good from Tyrese Maxey. And number 2. Yes, now hands off to Jalen. And that's going to be off the hands of Daniel House Jr. with 7:31. But shout out to the 26 that is in the building. Welcome everybody. So now we got Buddy Hield. Now to Smith. That is short. Rebound goes to Embiid. And Embiid now taking it up the floor. And Embiid will draw the foul. And that is going to be the second team foul for Indiana to start here in the second quarter. That's third team second for third personal, I would say. And Milton's going to get a rest, and here comes James Harden back onto the floor for the Philadelphia 76ers. So we're getting back to our starting five here. And here comes Montrezl Harrell. And going to give Embiid a rest. All right. And Harris to Maxey. Maxey to Harden. Harden for 3. That is short. Rebound goes to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield kind of plays some tricks. And that is good for 2. Almost blocked by Montrezl Harrell, but just somehow got it by him. Not by much. And you got Harrell. And that's going to be the third team foul for the Pacers. And that's going to be on Buddy Hield. And that was against Buddy Hield on Tobias Harris. Now we got Harden to Harris for 3. Down it goes for Tobias Harris. 46-29. Sixers still lead. With about 6.5 to go. Now we got number 2. Now to Hield. Buddy Hield drives to the basket. Kicks it out. Indiana open 3. That is no good. And tip-in's no good. Harden comes up with the rebound. Now hands off to Maxey. Maxey step back 3. And nice offensive board rebound. And that's going to be off the hands of number 2. And that's going to be still Sixers basketball. Now Harden's going to inbound it here. And gives it to Maxey. Now hands it to Harrell. Harrell hands it off to Harden. 6 seconds on the shot clock. And Harden drives. Step back 2 from the free throw line. Down it goes for James Harden. 48-29 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Under 6 minutes to play. And we get a foul. And so Indiana takes their time out here. And Philly still has 6 of their timeouts remaining. But yeah, so far, under 6 minutes to play. Sixers kind of running away with this quarter right here. 48-29. They still lead before halftime. Shout out to the 11, though. Welcome, everybody, as well. All right. Shout out to 14, though. Let's get some comments here. Yeah. Hey, I'm shocked. Hey, Arco, it was bad enough to the way I didn't want to do this. I was rather gouge my eyes out between the Bears and the Patriots. But I guess I made the right choice, though. Also, too, another NBA breaking news. James Robinson got traded to the fucking Jets. Oh, my Lord. But yeah, but I will make it short about it during halftime. So we'll break. I'm going to make a short on that because I don't think nobody else, well, everybody else knows. But shout out to the 17. Yeah, I mean, right now, we're just, like Arku said, we're just playing better basketball, which we should have done a lot better against the goddamn Spurs. Because for me, like, we did beat the Spurs and we went 1-2. I would not mind that because let's be real. The first 2 games we played up against one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference in Milwaukee and probably one of the best defensive teams in the Boston Celtics. And I would not mind. And those two L's right there, I would not mind taking because at times sometimes we do struggle against beating good teams sometimes. But what is working with us for us is pretty much our 3-point shooting today. But yeah, so now we got under 6 minutes to play. It's a 19-point lead for the Sixers. And now we got, looks like number 2 looks like Jackson or Smith for 3. That's no good. Rebound comes up to James Harden. So Harden now hands it up to Maxey. Now Maxey hands up to Harden. Now gets the screen. Now hands up to Maxey. Under 5.5 to play. Maxey to Harris. Harris. Tough shot. Can't finish. That's blocked up. And that 3 is good. By Buddy Hield. Yeah. Hey, you're not wrong there, Steven. Oh, I forgot to take this off. And Harden to Tucker. Now to Harrell in the post. Now back to Harden. Harden gets the screen. And wow, surprising, no foul called on Indiana. And that is good for 2. And the Sixers will take a timeout. And the Sixers will take a timeout here. Shout out to the 33 that's in the building. If you guys are new, welcome everybody, especially from the Facebook side of things. Greatly appreciate that. I think it was 444. But if you guys are new, welcome everybody. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. New, and for those who are coming on Facebook, come check me out as well because we're also coming to live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Yeah. Well, I think absolutely. I mean, at times we are sometimes spoiled. Me and Tyler talked about this too on our late night show. We have talked about this. The Philly sports this year has been spoiled rotten. Now, obviously, minus without the Sixers though, but the Sixers they're taking care of business against the Pacers, not the Pistons, but that's later in the season, I would think. Hopefully, But yeah. And then trying to see what other games I want to try to do more of these games this year if everything goes well, I would think. But yeah. So let's just take this off because it looks like we're coming out of the timeout break. Now we got Harden. Harden to the basket. And surprisingly, some of these fouls are not getting called. And Smith and gets the finger roll, good for 2 for a 3-point play, and that's another foul on the Sixers. These refs are really nice. I don't know about that. And Smith now to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play for the Pacers.
All he did was just run down the middle of the floor, and he beat his man down, and he was able to get the foul.
And Jalen Smith, and that is good. So now we got, looks like Milton. Now to Embiid. Back to D'Anthony Milton for 3. And gets the friendly roll, and that is good for 3 from D'Anthony Milton. 57-31. And looks like Halliburton to the basket to Smith from the corner. Down it goes. And we got Harden under 4 minutes to play. Now hands it off to Harris. Now back to Harden. And Embiid will draw the foul, and that's going to be number 4 against Indiana. And that's on Jalen Smith.
Sometimes it's not the person, it's the situation.
With 3:40 to go. Now we got Milton with the ball in his hands. Hands off to Harden. Harden splits a couple defenders. And a tough shot. Good for 2 from James Harden. Tough turnaround. 53-40. Healed for 3. That is no good. And Harden chases down the rebound. Now Harden now leading the point here for the Sixers. Now hands out to Embiid. Embiid taking Smith. Spins. Tech out to Harris for 3. That is no good. And that's going to be Sixers basketball. So good. Almost good closeout by the Sixers and forces Indiana to knock it out of bounds. That still leaves it with 3:01 to go here with 14 seconds on the shot clock. And Milton inbounds it to Harden. Under 2 minutes to play. Now to Harris. Kicks out to Milton for 3. That's going to be a foul against Philadelphia. That's his 3rd personal, team's 3rd. A shout to the 17 that's here right now. Welcome, everybody. And then we get Paul Reed now onto the floor for the Philadelphia 76ers for Joel Embiid. So now it looks like we got Halliburton now leading the charge here. And that's going to be a fail alley-oop, but that falls into the hands of Harden. Gets a screen by Reed. Harden with fancy footwork, spins. Now passes off to Paul Reed. Now to Tucker in the corner. Now back to Harden. Now Harden gets a screen by Tucker. Now kicks out to Milton in the corner. Or sorry, it's Harris to the basket. Good for Tobias Harris. About 2:20 to go here. Sixers up 15. Yo, what's up? What is up? Shout out to everybody coming through. And here come the Sixers. Still holding 15. Harris, top 2. Down it goes for Tobias Harris. I mean, now it's set back to 17. Goes to Philadelphia 76ers with under 2 minutes to play. And Halliburton to Hield back to Halliburton. Now Hield with the ball. I'm sorry, that's Hield now to Halliburton. Wow, deep three from Halliburton cannot fall. And that's going to be a foul against Philadelphia, and that's going to be their fourth team foul. And it's just a good block by Tobias. And unfortunately, the Sixers commit their 14th foul in this quarter. And Smith makes the first. Now it's back to 16. A 16-point lead for the Sixers. Yeah, I mean, it's been much better this time for the Sixers today than it was in the last two games. So Harris is going to take a rest on the bench with under about a minute 39 to go here in the second quarter before halftime. And Smith has 15 points for the Pacers. Now I got a minute 38. Tucker's going to inbound to Maxey. We got under a minute and a half, almost a minute and a half to play here in the first half. Shout out to the 30 people that's in here, though. And another turnover by the Sixers. And here comes number 2, and that is good. And that was poor offense, poor possession on that drive by the Sixers. So now I got Harden. Now Harden gets the screen. Looks like by Paul Reed. Harden on the perimeter. Looks like Jalen Smith on top. Nice to bounce pass to Milton, who splits a couple defenders. Up it goes, and to the free throw line he goes for 2, or I should say for the 3-point play.
Nice drive. Again, more of the driving. I just think the 76ers are much more of a problem when they're putting the ball on the floor. Guys rotating on defense around the perimeter, but when they've got to get into a stance and keep somebody in front of them, it's a different proposition.
Now it's back to 15. And Melton makes that. Now it's a 16-point lead, and that is so under a minute to play here in the first half. Now we got Halliburton. Now Jalen Smith, and that's a wide open two-handed slam. Just, no interior defense on that drive. So now we got Melton. Now to Harden. Harden now it's going to get help by Paul Reed with the screen. And Harden to the basket. Tough shot. Down it goes for James Harden. 28 seconds under 30 seconds to go. So it's a 16-point lead for the Sixers. So now we got Halliburton. Taylor kicks out 2. Looks like number 2 for 3. That is no good. And that's going to be out. Oh, my God. Out of bounds.
Sixers basketball shot clock is off. Just over 11 seconds to go. And Niang making his way to the score table.
So we're going to get a substitution. So we're going to get George Niang with 11.3 to go. Shout out to the 35 that is in the building. Welcome, everybody. So we're going to have Melton go to inbound it to James Harden here. It looks like they're just going to hold this possession and just try to run the clock out.
Carlisle's all the way on the court asking for a substitution of his own. Niang comes in and TJ McConnell will check in.
So we're going to get TJ McConnell to check in for the Pacers. And inbounds to Harden. 10 seconds to go. Harden goes around the screen, takes on Jalen Smith, and we're going to go to the line for 2 for James Harden. So we got 3.7 to go, and that's going to be the 5th on Indiana, 15th foul on Indiana. So far, the first almost 2 quarters of play. Sixers have 9 total team fouls compared to the 10 for the Indiana Pacers. And the first free throw is good. Now it's to 17. So it looks like we're seeing Tyrese Halliburton still on the floor for the Pacers. Now we got one more free throw, so it looks like number 21 is now going to take a rest on the Pacers bench. Mm. So now we're going to get Benedict Mathurin now coming in for number 23. All right, so free throw number 2 for Harden. And that is good. So 64, 46, 3.3 seconds, 2, 1. And that's going to do it. That's going to bring us up to halftime. So the Sixers, despite with all the fouls and all that, we are in the halftime. So, wow. I mean, not too shabby by the Sixers. I mean, playing a lot better than what they did in the first 2 games, or taking 3 games, I should say. And, it's just this team. And I know there's going to be, sometimes our fan base can act like a clown show sometimes, but NBA looked like he's playing well. Same with Harden, Maxey, pretty much the starting 5. We're just making some quality shots, and then really pressuring the Pacers on the defensive end. But now how it is when I play what plays, I'm going to be back after halftime. So stick around. Y'all don't want to miss another half of basketball. All right, so we're back from halftime. Sixers are up 18, 64 to 46 coming out of the half. Yeah, so I mean, so far, like I said, I mean, Sixers have done pretty well. Just really just playing better basketball so far than tried not to fall 0 and 4. But yeah, so let me just take this off. But like I said, I appreciate everybody that's coming through. If you guys are new, welcome everybody. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, you guys are new. But yeah. But like, shout out to the 2 reactions on Facebook, though. Like I said, greatly appreciate that a lot as well. And I did, and for those who have not seen my short, I did drop the short on James Robinson getting traded to the Jets for a conditional 6th round pick that will turn into a 5th round pick. So tonight for the Sixers, you have James Harden with 13.7 rebounds, 7 assists. You know, we're underway. So now we got Halliburton. And now switch on to Halliburton. Gets the friendly bounce, and that is good for 2.
Delay of game 2 also being given by Lauren Holtkamp because he touched it.
And now we got Harden. Now I guess to Harris. Now to Embiid. Tough shot off the glass, cannot finish. Now here comes the Pacers. Now we got Buddy Hield. Now gets it to number 22, and Sixers will commit the foul, and that's going to be the first of the 3rd quarter. So for the bench points for the Sixers, 27 tonight, but the last 3 games, 34. So let's say we got Jackson for the first free throw. Is good. So 64-49 still lead the Sixers. So Jackson so far 9.7, 4.7 rebounds on 50% shooting so far this season. Makes both free throws. Now it's down to 14 with 11:14 to go. Now Maxey now takes it up for the Sixers. Now gets to the MB, back to Maxey. And that's a turnover by Maxey. Now kicks out to Buddy Hield for 3. That is no good. And that is blocked out by Joel Embiid. So Sixers catch a break there from the Pacers. And Hield, that's no good. And Hield again for 3. That is no good. Rebound goes to PJ Tucker. And Harden now directing traffic here at the point. Locked on by Smith. Now gets an Embiid for 3. Yes, sir. Joel Embiid for good for 3. Now back to 17 goes to Philadelphia 76ers. Ooh, and Embiid gets a hand on it. Here comes Maxey. Ooh, wait. And then the official said, even though Tyrese obviously threw it off of a pacer, that it was Indiana ball. Tyrese is a little upset about that, so we'll get together. Yeah, big tire. Absolutely.
Take a look at it again. A little behind the ball. Oh, it hits him. Oh, okay. It hits Tyrese's leg. Not so obvious. I had my red, white, blue glasses on. I thought, as Tyrese did, that it went off the alley. Yeah. We'll jump it up.
It'll be a jump ball in center court. So it'll be Jackson Embiid going to jump it off here. With 10:15 here in the 3rd. And Sixers will win the possession. And Tobias backing down Buddy Hield. Tough shot, spin around 2. Down it goes for Tobias Harris. Sixers 69. Now it's back to a 19-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. So now we got Halliburton. Now to Buddy Hield. Then you got Jackson out of heel to Jackson, and cannot finish, and look like Jackson will draw the contact. And that's going to be the second on the Philadelphia 76ers.
33, it's number 12, number 30, I should say. Look at that, shoulder squared over the outstretched arm of Buddy Hield. That is money in the bank. They were normally 30, not 33. Patrick was 33, but Patrick came a little bit later.
Two on PJ Tucker, seeing second year in the third quarter.
And the first free throw is good.
But election day is November 8th. We can all participate. The 76ers are encouraging all fans to make a plan to vote. Register and to vote is obviously the first step in making your voice heard during this year's upcoming general election. Text Sixers to 26797 or visit Sixers.com/vote to register to vote.
And it looks like both free throws are good, and here we go. Also, on our side, 1 to 2. And B up, and we'll draw the contact, and we'll go to the line for 2 free throws. We just sync up the game clock. There we go. So 9:31, but shout out to the 20 people that's in here, though.
Bumper car, too, just going in looking for contact wherever you can find it. Picks up the foul along the way.
I always hated bumper
Ah, those are fun, though. Look at this. Watch this. Just bouncing off of it. Right? Poor Pacers getting the short end of that. Joel,
looking for a new sponsor for our bumper car.
And the first free throw by Embiid is good. So now it's 70 to 51 in favor of the Sixers. Oh. Really? Really my apologies, everybody. Really, I am getting really too much fucking technical difficulties for this shit. What are you doing? My God, fucking Xfinity Stream, work with me. My Lord. Going back to now, I'm probably going to miss a little bit of action because technical issues. Now we got Harden to Harris for 3. That's no good. And Neesmith good for 2. So now we got Harden now directing traffic. Now to Embiid. Guarded by Isaiah Jackson. And Embiid will draw the contact. And that's going to be the second team foul for. That's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. That's going to be 2 more free throws for Embiid. And the first free throw is good. 72-56 still lead the Sixers over the Indiana Pacers. The most 40 and 10 point gains, Embiid pretty much leads that category of Giannis, James Harden, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. And both free throws are good. Now we got Halliburton. Now kind of directing, trying to get some. Now hands it to Neesmith. Now, and that's almost getting taken away. Now gets it to Neesmith. Neesmith drives to the basket. Kicks it out. Now to Halliburton. He has to get the shot off. Down it goes for Tyrese Halliburton. And Maxey to Harden. Now Harden gives it to Embiid. Now back to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Now to Harris in the corner. Now Embiid Harris back to Embiid. And now we got Embiid back to Harden. Now we get a blocking foul against Indiana.
trying to seal. Take a look at it again here. He's trying to seal. And I'm not sure if he's trying to get the charge.
Yeah.
Seems like, especially the heels, look like they're inside the semicircle.
And now see, he got the foul.
Yo, what up?
Sixers get pressure.
And Harden to the paint for two. Short.
Big man Matisse back in for the Pacers.
Yeah, but let's say healed.
Wanted to do a pick and roll with him. Try again. Good defense by Joel. Halliburton skips. Naismith, let's fly.
And that misses.
It's been another focus of the season. Close out better. Smart doing a good enough job in the first 3 games.
You can hear Doc Rivers as soon as Joel secured the rebound. Let's go, let's go. He's imploring his guys to get.
And beat for three. Yes, sir.
Careful off the heel.
Oh, no. That's just a little bit too strong.
You have to do some of that. You talked about it earlier. It's not a switch that you can turn on. You need to be constantly reinforced, reminded.
And tough shot from heel. Down it goes.
For 3.
They will not shy away, right?
Now we-
Halliburton, it seems to
Now we got Harris.
confidence growing as well. He and Buddy Hield is something you still have to contend with despite the margin on the scoreboard.
The largest
And Harris to the paint. Kicks out to Harden. Pump fakes, drives. Kicks out to Harris. Open three. Down it goes. For Tobias Harris.
Nice high point on his release. Good legs underneath him. Comes up and down in one fluid motion.
And that is good by Indiana.
trying to keep it away from Joel.
Well, there's some guys that are one-dimensional scorers. Buddy
And Harris to Tucker. Back to Maxey for three. Cannot get the friendly roll, and that's going to be incomplete.
Did everything but go through the hoop. Larry's trying to take the charge.
And Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey. Second great defensive play tonight. Sticking up, look at that.
Official Maida on the call, but take a look at the drive. Feet planted for sure before the offensive guy even gets there.
Sixers up a dozen here in the third.
All right.
At ADP, we understand.
But shout out to the 34 that's in the building. But shout out to appreciate the shout out to everybody coming through. So right now it's 76 50 64. Sixers still leading the Pacers. But yeah. But yeah, shout out to everybody though. But yeah, not too shabby though. I mean, shout out to the 41 though. Welcome everybody. All righty. But yeah. All right, so we're back from commercial break here.
Visit Kia.com to discover movement that inspires. And by Comcast Business, powering possibilities. Hello to Billion. Logan, Sixers fans, keep up with the
Shout out to everybody coming through. Shout out to the 4 likes on Facebook though. Welcome everybody. So now we got 5:49 to go. And so we got Montrezl Harrell's inbounded to Harden. Or so now hands off to Maxey. Now he gets the Harden. Harden. Now locked on by Buddy Hield. Now gives it to Montrezl Harrell. Harrell now hands off to Maxey. Maxey to the paint. Tries. That's no good. And Buddy Hield on a 2-on-1 fast break. And apparently that's goaltending, apparently.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be above the backboard. It could be above the rim. It could be below the rim, as you see right there. Yeah, it's the backboard first.
Okay, well, so we got Harden. Now he gives it to Maxey. Maxey drives. Step away 2. That is no good. Now we got Halliburton to Hield for 3. That's no good. And Tobias Harris comes up with the rebound. Now gets it to Harden. Now Harden. Locked down both by Chris Duarte. And 3. Harden for 3. Down it goes for James Harden. So 79-66, still in favor of the Sixers, under 4.5. So Hield for 3, that is no good, and then Philly's just going to let that roll out of bounds. Sixers basketball with 4:28 to go here in the third. Now holding 13 over the Pacers. So yeah, 4:28, and here we go. So Harden just slowly taking it up across half court. Now looks like they're trying to get the offense set. And Harden now gets a screen by Niang. Now gets it to Niang. Now looks at Maxey or Melton for 3. That is no good. And here come the Pacers. Taylor pump fakes, and that's going to be out of bounds. Still, Pacers back. Damn it. What up, Ryan? Sorry, I'm having some little bit technical issues here on my end. All right, so it looks like Harden's going to the line for 2 free throws. So, and for those who are coming from the Facebook, I am posting my channel link in the chat. So if you guys want to come check me out, which I will do a lot of Sixers play-by-play this year, hopefully, depending on my work schedule. But the first free throw is good, 80-66. Sixers still lead. All right. Shout out to the 24 though. And Ryan, too, if you're still in the chat, I did drop my short on James Robertson on getting traded to the Jets. But both free throws are good by Harden. And now 81-66. That's like number 88 to Duarte. Spins. Kicks it back out to number 88. Now back to Halliburton. Halliburton to the basket. Good for 2 by Tyrese Halliburton. Now we got Harden. Now guarded by 88. And Niang for three. Yes, sir. George Niang for three. So under 3 minutes to play. Now we got number 88 with the ball in his hands. Now hand kicks it out. Tough defense to Halliburton for three. Down it goes. By Tyrese Halliburton. And we get a foul on the floor. Shout out to the 31, though. So looks like we have a timeout break here. But so far, Sixers are still holding their own against the Pacers. Excuse me. But yeah, for those who are on the Facebook side of things, I did post my channel link, so you guys want to come check me out. For any WNBA action or NBA, mostly Sixers action, who are my Sixers take on your team, I'll be calling those games as well. So you guys don't want to really miss out. But yeah, so far not too shabby for the Sixers. Just got to keep adding more on against the Pacers, who, ain't looking so good. Check my calendar. All right. So do I work on the first? But yeah, so I mean, shit. But yeah, like I said, appreciate everybody that's coming through today, or actually tonight, I should say. Like I said, I greatly appreciate that a lot. For my first Sixers game of the year, because good lord. But yeah. Yep, and Broad Street is partying.
Some of the Philly special moments from this year's playoff run and look ahead to their World Series showdown with the Stros. Watch the SNC special, Still Dancing. Not on our
yes, sir. The Phillies in the post in this.
right here on NBC Sports, Philadelphia. I'm sure all of you Phillies fans remember in Houston, right? That's the Phils with elastic ledge. Skipper up Thompson team, 13 more wins, and we win the World Series. That guy knows. All of you at home know.
Yes, sir. So it looks like that's going to be... So Pacers commit their 15th foul. And Niang makes the first. So 85-71 still in favor of...
NYCFC on Sunday. Hey, George, he's even having fun when he shoots free throws. Focus, Niang. Focus.
So both free throws are good. Now here comes Tyrese Halliburton. Now gives it to Matherman, back to Halliburton. And gives it to Duarte. Back to Halliburton. Now to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton to Duarte. That is good for two by Benedict Mathurin. So that's 36 points in the paint for the... Yeah, because when Brees Hall went down with that ACL injury. Yeah. So Maxey now to house to Embiid. Embiid inside the free throw line. That is no good. And that's going to be foul on Niang. That's going to be the 13th foul against Philadelphia.
Something realistic. This is moments ago. George with the left hip on Matherin.
I like it when you get it saucy.
A little spicy. I guess that's a hip check in this building, right? Now that the Flyers are.
The Flyers off to a great start to their season as well.
That's like number 88, open three-pointer. That is no good. Rebound goes to Embiid. And Maxey now takes that for the Sixers. Now draws a double team, gives it to Niang, to Embiid in the paint. Ooh, nice one-handed slam to get past Benedict Mathurin. One-handed slam by Joel Embiid. And that's going to be still Pacers basketball with 1:21 to go here in the fourth.
Terminology is now look where he is. That's the dunker spot. Gets it past Bataze, who's unable to recover and get back into play.
Yeah, let's see it from every angle, shall we?
Well, the pretty ones are worth seeing more than once.
18 for Joel, he's 5
That-
for 10.
So 5 for 10 for Embiid for 18 points. So now to Halliburton, deep three. That is short. Rebound goes to D'Anthony Melton. Takes it up for the Sixers. It gets blocked from behind. And that's going to be no good.
1 minute of this third quarter. Got a foul.
And foul on the floor.
Trying to throw it behind you, but he was held in the process.
And that's going to be on George Niang.
For 2 on George Niang.
And that's going to be their fourth. Here in the third quarter.
32 points. Again, 34 combined in the first 3 games. Like that.
Well, I just like the fact that everyone's contributing.
And the first free throw from Indiana is no good. And here comes TJ McConnell. And the second free throw is good. So Maxey kind of puts the brakes on. Now get the offense set here in the half court. And Maxey will give it to Embiid. Gets it back to Maxey. Goes around with a floater. Cannot finish. Rebound goes to number 88. And the Pacers now taking it up here. Now hands off to number 2. Now to McConnell. To Duarte for 3. That is no good. Mathurin with the offensive rebound. Puts it up. Good for 2. 25 seconds here in the third. And a 12-point lead for the Sixers.
Because after all this good effort, you don't want to sort of just mail it in the rest of the way and then leave a bad taste.
Now we got Maxey.
Done this work thus far.
Now to Embiid. And that's going to be a foul against.
And it doesn't have, when I say finish out, it doesn't have to be the starting 5 that finishes out. Whoever's out on the floor has to play.
We got 4 seconds here. And that's going to be against the Pacers. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Embiid.
Number 2 on number 00, Benedict Mathurin. Joel 7 for 7. The charity stripe so far tonight.
And the first free throw is good. So 89-76 still lead the 76ers over the Pacers. And both free throws are good. And ladies and that's good. And that's going to be end of the third quarter. So the Sixers now still hold their lead against the Pacers 90-76. Going into the fourth quarter as well. Now reset the fouls. There we go. A shout out to the 39 that's in the building. If you guys are new, welcome everybody. We are live here in Philadelphia. Well, not the stream anyways, but for those who are watching or at the game in Philadelphia, Pacers fans, so far, I mean, give us a good ride, but still isn't enough against the Sixers, who now lead by 14. Lead by 14 going to the final 12 minutes of Game 4 for the Sixers. Like I said, shout out to everybody. Yeah, you dumb bots. Nobody needs you. But shout out to the 18 that's here, though. Like I said, going for those who are just coming in, we are going to be here right now into the final 12 minutes of this regular season matchup between the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. A shout out to everybody that's been coming through, coming supporting out the stream. Like I said, I greatly appreciate that as well. All right. All right, to the fourth quarter we go. Shout out to the 15. Nice one-handed sign to get by. All right, so we're going to be starting. So we had Pacers with 3 timeouts remaining compared to the 4 for the Sixers. And Maxi's going to get the inbound from Niang. Now locked down by TJ McConnell. And now you got Melton. Embiid now hands up to Melton. Kicks that back to Maxey for 3. Yes, sir! Tyrese Maxey for 3. 93-76 for the Sixers on a wide open 3 by Tyrese Maxey. And then we got TJ McConnell taking charge here at the point. Goes through a couple defenders. And tough defense by the Halliburton for 3. So how'd that go? And TJ McConnell with the steal. And that is going to be good for 2 in the 3-point play. And that is going to be their first. Yeah, and that was just poor frickin' possession by the Sixers. So Mathurin to the line for the 3-point play. And it's good. Embiid, and that's on Embiid. But now 93-82, Sixers still lead. Embiid with the pass. Top 2. Down it goes for Joel Embiid. And Duarte to the basket. Kicks it out to Benedict Mathurin. Back to Duarte. Corner 3. Down it goes for Chris Duarte. Now we got Maxey with the ball in his hands. Maxey gives it to Embiid. And that's going to be another foul on the Philadelphia, and that's going to be the second.
starts, and your starting point is a lot higher on the dribble. So TJ has more time to time that. So on its way down to the floor is when he counts.
So now we're getting a change here.
They're getting a lot of small ball, or as we have right now, Paul Reed checking in for Joel. Melton out, Bart back in.
Well, 10-point lead right now. What I would consider a failure is if it gets dwindled down and you've got to bring the big fella back, right? He's night should be.
And I got McConnell. They to Duarte. Oh my God.
I mentioned a bunch tonight. The bench performing much better than it has
Now we got
in games combined.
McConnell cannot finish, and that's a rebound for Daniel House Jr. Now we got Harden. And that's going to be Sixers basketball. Now we got Harden, step back three. Yes, sir. And good defense by Embiid. And here comes Maxey. Now to Daniel House. And we'll draw the contact. That's going to be the first. That's going to be Indiana's first here in the fourth quarter. And the first free throw is no good. Oh, I forgot to stop the clock. God damn it. There we go. Shout out to the 20 that's in the building, though. Welcome, everybody. So 1 and 2 from the free throw line goes Daniel House Jr. 99-85 still with the Sixers. So we got Duarte now drawing the attention of Harden. Now to Duarte for a tough shot, cannot finish. Poor miscommunication by Reed and by Niang. And Duarte, and that's good for 2. Come on, Reed, you got it. And here comes Harden to Maxey. Now kicks out to Harden for 3. That's too strong. And rebound goes to TJ McConnell. And here come the Pacers to Duarte. Duarte to the basket. Gets swatted by Paul Reed and saved to 2. And Harden. Now the Daniel House Jr. for 3. That's too strong. And McConnell with the rebound. And Mathurin for 3. Down it goes. Are you kidding? And Sixers take a timeout here. All right, where the hell is it? All right. But shout out to the 31, though. What the? Oh my God. Why is this damn fucking clock, dude? With 8:11 in the 4. Okay. So another NBA scoring update. So the Miami's up 3 over the Raptors. Knicks are down 1 to the Magic. Celtics down 65-49 as well. All right, what are we doing here? Yo, what up, Jay? What up, man? Long time. Welcome, man. Welcome, everybody. And for those who have not seen my short, I dropped a short earlier that James Robinson has gotten traded to the Jets because of the Brees Hall ACL injury. But yeah. So then we got a 9-point lead. Shout out to the 33. So we are back from a timeout break. So Sixers are 15 for 38 from 3 compared to Indiana's 11 for 37 from the 3-point line. Now we got Harden. Now I guess it's going to get a screen behind the back pass to Niang. Thought about a 3, kicks out the house in the corner. Now Niang. Tough shot. Down it goes for George Niang. 101-90 for the Sixers under 8 minutes to play. Now you got McConnell. Goes around the screen, goes up on the baseline, kicks it out. Now let's say to Mathurin, who drives. And that is going to be a tough 2 for Benedict Mathurin and to the free. Of course, it's another foul for the Sixers. Well, I'm not surprised. That's our third team foul. All right, down. You're already up 9. Now he's going to try to trim it to 8. And that is good. Now it's an 8-point lead. Now we got Maxey. Now gets a screen by George Niang. Here in the half court. Was locked on by Benedict Mathurin. Now to Harden. Now here comes Paul Reed trying to go set a screen. Harden. To Tobias Harris. Kicks it out to Reed for 2. That is no good. Rebound goes to Benedict Mathurin. And that is no good. Rebound goes to Harden. And we get a jump ball here. There we go. All right, so we got a 6'10 going against a 6'2. And Sixers. Damn. So Reed will set a screen for Harden. Harden. Step back 2. Down it goes. Now it's back to a 10-point lead for the Sixers. Shout out to the 47 that is in the building. And for those who are coming through Facebook, I did post my YouTube channel in the chat. Ooh, nice Elliott one-handed slam. But Elliott's a 103-95 for the Sixers, still leading over the Pacers. So, and Maxey will draw the contact against Isaiah Jackson, and that's going to be their second team foul. It was 6:08. Shout out to the 49 that's in the building. Shout out to the 40 people from Facebook, though. Appreciate everybody coming through. So Jackson has 5 personal.
The silver lining is maybe this will help him with his conditioning, right? Extra minutes.
Now Harden gets inbound from Maxey. And Harden. Under 6 minutes to play. Step back 3. Yes, sir. Step back 3 is good by James Harden. 106-95. That's 26 points to 8 rebounds, 10 assists for Harden, 4 from 9 from the 3. And it's a heel for 3. That is no good. Rebound goes to Harden. And it gets screened by Embiid to cover up Benedict Mathurin. And Harden. Benedict Mathurin got his ankles broken. Are you kidding? Good Lord. We got 5:20 in the 4th, and just Benedict Mathurin just got his ankles broken. And damn. Shout out to the 50 people that is in here, though. So we have a time. It looks like timeout by the Pacers. Whoo, damn. Golly. Shout out to the 60 people that is in here, though. If you guys new, welcome everybody. Make sure you just hit that like button if you're coming from YouTube or even on your own Facebook as well. But yeah, holy crap. Shout out to the 53. Shout out to the 54, though. Wow. Shout out to everybody though coming through though tonight for some kind of with my I would say return back to Sixers basketball, these live play-by-plays. Even though it may not be my all-time viewed streams, but like I said, I appreciate everybody coming through tonight as well. All right, so 109.95 with 5:20 to go.
For a little bit. You saw the momentum going the Pacers' way, but there was no shimmy. There's a pretty nice 3 from James Harden. It's good to see the ball movement that we've seen in the second half, especially, Jim.
Yeah, hey, you're not absolutely not wrong. Shout out to the 6 likes on Facebook though. Like I said, greatly appreciate everybody coming through.
And he's been struggling from beyond the arc the last 2 games, but the bench has really showed that this is who we thought they were, I should say.
Coming out party. Yeah. He said we're here for a reason. He said we was going to do something big. We're going to start this game. First 2 games, we got like 8.5. Good job on the bench, which also has given James and other guys get extra rest. So I'm happy it's going that way.
Exactly. The Sixers, of course, looking for their first win of the season, and they look well on their way. We'll see you guys before post-game.
All right, so we're back from a timeout break. So now we got
trio in the studio. Taking care of business. 5 minutes away from talking about Sixers' first win of the season.
And number 88 will hand it off to good ball movement by the Pacers. And that is good for 2. 109-97. Still lead. The Sixers still lead. Under 5 minutes to play. Shout out to the 54 people that is in here. And we have a foul against Philadelphia. And that's going to be their 4th. And that's going to be off the foot of Smith, and that's going to be a Pacers turnover.
I'm sorry, there is no competition. Tempe's a much nicer town to hang out, and I've been to both. Tucson's cool. Tempe's a whole nother thing.
And we got Harden locked on by Mathurin, who broke his ankles earlier. And we got Embiid. Now to Harden. Harden to Maxey for three. Yes, sir. 112.97 for Tyrese Maxey. Now we got number 88. Now hands off to Buddy Hield, who drives to the basket. And tough defense by the Sixers on that possession. And that is good for two by the Pacers. Now we got Maxey now taking it up for the Sixers and hands it off to Harden. Harden now locked on by Mathurin. Now to Embiid. Embiid for two. Yes, sir. That's 24 for Joel Embiid. All right. So now looks like we got Mathurin. Drives to the basket. That's going to be offensive foul against Indiana. So that's going to be the third foul of the game. Shout out to the 59 that's in here, though. Hey, where is it? Okay. So now we got Maxey from the pass back from George Niang. Now to Niang. Now to Harris for three. Yes, sir. 119.99. Smith for three. That is no good. Offensive rebound goes to Indiana. Buddy Hield for three again. Can't finish. And Harris comes down with a rebound. Under 3 minutes to play. Sixers still lead 117.99. Here comes Harris with the ball in his hands. And gets it to Embiid. Wide open. And that is good by Joel Embiid. A 16-4 run, and looks like Indiana takes a timeout. But shout out to the 58, though. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, lordy. Shout out to the 59 that's in here, though. Shout out to everybody coming through, especially on the Facebook end. Yeah, but those who are new on the Facebook side, earlier I did drop my channel link in the chat on the Facebook page. One guys want to check me out on the YouTube side, y'all are more than welcome to hit that red subscribe button, smash that like button, and definitely shout out the content. I mean, every little bit helps to grow the channel. Because we're on the road to 1K, but the next stop is 800 subscribers. All right. And we got what the hell is this? Halliburton to Hield. Hield locked on by George Niang. And that is good. Now it's an 8, still hold 18. And Harris now gets up to Niang. Now to Harden. That's 29 points for Harden, who draws a double team. And will draw the contact. With about 2 minutes to play here in the fourth.
do it for the 5 guys on the floor right now for the Sixers. We got a line change coming up.
Now we're getting a whole entire line change.
Speaking of hockey, crowd slowly rising to its feet. Give their boys a round of applause.
Okay, so the Sixers have 3 team fouls. Okay, there we go.
And obviously wound up winning. But let's give them credit for taking care of the business they're supposed to.
So under 2 minutes, here we go. We got Reed. Now to Milton. Now to Korkmaz. Back to Matisse. Now to Korkmaz. Open 3. That is no good. Minute. And healed. So that's going to be the last timeout used by the Pacers. So the Pacers now down 18. Should have kept this team in like the low, I don't know, kind of try to kick them while they're down, basically. But yeah. Shout out to the 59, though. Like I said, appreciate everybody coming through. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. And yeah, appreciate everybody that's coming through tonight for some Sixers basketball who take on or hosting the Indiana Pacers. But I'll be back live again on Halloween or yeah. Alrighty. Hey, shout out to the Philippines coming through. Appreciate that. So most 20-point and 10 assist games. Harden is behind Trae Young at 82. Trae Young leads that category with 97. Then Westbrook just 1 point and almost had a triple-double. And kicks it out to Mathurin for 3. That is too strong. But offensive rebound goes to number 2. To Nesmith, who gets out to number 12. Now back to Mathurin. Mathurin drives. It gets blocked by Jaden Springer, of all people. So with 1:18 to go. And tough defense on the corner. And that's rebound by Jaden Smith, or Springer, I should say. Now take it up for the Sixers, but going to be under a minute to play. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. And Springer will draw the contact, and that's going to be the 15th foul for the Indiana Pacers. And that was on Taylor. That's going to be team foul number 5 for the Pacers. And the first free throw is good. So 120-101. Sixers pretty much just handed a huge L to the Pacers. And here comes the second free throw. No good. And Springer gets his own miss. And Bataze with good defense. So about 49 seconds to go. So it looks like we got Nesmith for 3. Down it goes. It's about 40 seconds to go here, but that 3 doesn't really mean anything for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now Reed to the basket. Cannot finish. 120-104 still stands with under 20 seconds to play. Shot clock is unplugged. And we're getting a foul on the floor. And that is going to be the 4th against the Sixers. And the first free throw is good. So 120 to 105.
Again, against the Raptors on Friday. Not sure if we're going to see Scotty Barnes because he rolled his ankle a couple of nights ago. So
Both free throws are good, but however, that still doesn't prove anything for the Sixers. And yep, play the music. Sixers will hold on to win 120 to 106 over the Indiana Pacers. And that's the first dub for the Sixers over the Indiana Pacers. So, what a good win by the Sixers over the Pacers. Obviously, a well-needed win after all that. But so far, though, kind of give a few things. Obviously, right now, try to limit your fouls going forward because you've been tacking up too many fouls in each of the quarters. Try not to try to hang on to. Try to play some really good defense. Try to made some pretty quality shots, but I mean, overall, though, I feel that was a good team win overall. But with that being said, I mean, the Sixers come out with a dub. Now they're 1-3, so now we got some work to do. Try to get back into the into this stacked this competitive Eastern Conference against the two games against the Toronto Raptors. We have to beat, which we may not like. And like they said, we might not see Scotty Barnes, but I do feel like now we have played. I think this was our best game of basketball that we played. Now the score wise, I wish it would have been a lot lower for the Pacers. But the Pacers, yes, one of the other teams that are rebuilding along with the Sacramento Kings. Same with the San Antonio Spurs, we should not have lost to. That was kind of embarrassing, but I think this will a good bounce back win to get into the winning column. But like I said, shout out to everybody that came through, if you come from YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. If you guys are new from the YouTube side, if you guys are new, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys are new. But with that being said, this is Robert from the Philly Sports Talk Podcast. I'll see you guys in the next one.